Oscar Piastri is a 21-year-old racing phenom who won the 2021 Formula 2 Championship, the 2020 Formula 3 Championship, and the 2019 Formula Renault Euro Cup. He's moving up the ranks quickly and getting a lot of attention lately for all the right reasons. Like Daniel Ricciardo, he hails out of Australia and is also Italian-Australian. That's not weird.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
It's unclear right now whether or not Mr. Piastri is a single bro or if he's got a significant other. It remains to be seen, I guess. He's also the current reserve driver for the Alpine Formula 1 team. Oscar has been with the Formula Renault and now Alpine team Sports Academy. That's their driver's academy they use to grow young talent since 2020. Like many drivers on the grid, Oscar began karting at a very young age, beginning in 2011. Over the next few years, his skills got even better, and in 2016, things got serious. He actually moved to the UK to focus on driving and finished 6th in the World Championship that year, so I guess the move worked. That same year, he gained sponsorship under HP Tuners to compete in the GP3, F3, and F2 series. On an unrelated note, HP Tuners is owned by his dad. A lot of that going on around here.
It was a dream I've been working on for several years.
At any rate, he also competed in a few F4 races that year, earning himself 2 podiums and finishing 6th overall. In 2017, he bagged 6 poles and 6 wins with the TRS Arden junior team in Formula 4. By 2018, he was also competing in the Formula Renault Euro Cup, finishing 9th that year, and in 2019 won the championship on his last race of the season by finishing 4th that day. Must be nice to be that good. So good, in fact, that the F3 champion team Prima Racing invited him to postseason testing before they signed him for the following season. Formula 3 in 2020 had its ups and downs, especially when it came to points between him and the season leader Logan Sargent. The two went back and forth all season, resulting in a points tie going into the final race. Remind you of another certain final race points situation?
Mike, this isn't right.
Anyways, Piastri started the race 6 places behind Sargent. Big problem. That was until Sargent DNF'd on lap 1, leaving Piastri to win it all. The following year, in 2021, he stuck with Prima Racing and moved up into Formula 2, replacing a then-promoted Mick Schumacher. Ever heard of him? By the end of the 4th round, he was leading the championship over now F1 driver Guan Yu Zhou. Or is it Zhou Guan Yu? Anyways, the jury's still out on that. Piastri ended up winning the F2 championship that year and joined the ranks of Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, and Russell as the only drivers to win the F2 championship their rookie year. This guy's got an impressive resume, which means teams are salivating to get this guy in an F1 seat. Well, some teams. Which brings us to the drama. Vettel's shock retirement announcement at the beginning of the 2022 summer break was quickly followed by Fernando Alonso's shock announcement about him moving to Alpine to fill Vettel's seat at Aston Martin in 2023. A shock not so much to fans, as we're used to seeing Alonso and plenty of other different teams, but a shock to Alpine, as that they didn't know it was going to happen until they saw it on social media. Real classy move. If you guys like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'm starting to put out a lot more videos more regularly, and I'm a pretty engaging dude, so I'm open to pointers and ideas about videos you guys would want to see as well. But back to the drama. So what's Alpine to do but call up their ace in the hole from the minors to the big leagues? They announced their reserve driver Oscar Piastri is about to be promoted to their F1 seat in 2023 to fill the Alonso void, much to the praise of all who want to see him in an F1 car. Initially, Alpine was going to loan him out to Williams for 2023, but with Alonso moving, why not just slide him in? Here's the rub.
It's time for the rub.
Not only did Piastri release a statement hours later saying he would not race in F1 for Alpine next year, it read as if he would race in F1, just not for them. Simultaneously, Mclaren leaks that they've been in talks with Piastri behind the scenes the whole time and are poised to eat Ricciardo's 2023 contract and give him the boot. For good reason. Ricciardo is a liability to the team. He just can't hang. He did give McLaren a race win in Italy last year, but before and after that, he's been as cold as a single dude in a friend zone. So McLaren will do whatever they can to drop their lovable, huggable Danny Rick. And now Alpine is firing up their legal team to pour over the Piastri contract in an attempt to prevent his departure to McLaren.
What is a ute?
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. 2 youths.
So now, the entire thing is one big slimy mess, and it makes everyone involved look bad. Well, because it is a slimy mess, and it is bad. And I guess the real question is this business as usual, and we're like just now seeing it? Or like, where's Drive to Survive when you need them? The good news is we got a good chance of seeing Piastri in an F1 car next year. Only right now the car isn't looking blue, it's looking papaya. Click the like button, subscribe, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one.